Hi, everybody. How are you? I'm good, thank you. My name is Lissett, and I am here with your Manifestation Activation Tarot reading for the month of February 2025 for the archetype of Virgo, wherever Virgo sits in your personal natal chart. I have performed an electromagnetic cleanse of negative thoughts, itemized in my community tab. You can go into my community tab before or after watching this video. You can see each chakra, what category in each chakra the negative beliefs were stuck, which exact, you'll see sentences of the beliefs that were released, and you'll see what I put in their place, the positive things that I activated and reactivated. So that is all itemized in my community tab. I've performed this electromagnetic cleanse, and so that's done. And then what I do is I go in with these cards by Lawn. They're the Sacred Geometry Activation cards, and I find which frequencies you're working with in a spread based on the 7 Hermetic Principles of Manifestation. When I find those frequencies, show them to you, talk about them, I then activate electromagnetically these particular frequencies that we've spoken about. I also put a picture of them in the community tab along with the cleanse information. Okay, I go in with Rider-Waite-Smith tarot system. I get a story about the energies. This is a general reading for entertainment purposes only, of course, and for guidance and to give some support in your personal journey, your personal energetic journey. So at the end, I go in with the All Things Intuitive Oracle decks, and I do some straight channeling there, so that's fun. And we close it out with the Wisdom of the Oracle. So, and to access those cleanse in the highest living light, my point here is to raise the collective conscious and to help people get past their limiting beliefs. Sometimes we just need a little help. So, and I gave you as much detail, and I'm as transparent as it can be, speak for your comfort, because this is your personal healing journey. Everybody is magical, and to manifest, you've got to have a good balance of your own energies. You're very unique. Your essence is yours alone. But we're all here together, and we do need to raise our collective consciousness. We need to widen our consciousnesses, all of us. So that's what I'm doing here. I think I heard a cat outside. To my returning viewers, I didn't work over the weekend. I've started at Taurus, I believe. Oh, I started at Aries for this, for February 2025. I started with Aries, and I've come all the way down to Virgo. But I have pretty hard Virgo placements. I have, my moon is in Virgo in the first house, although I'm a Leo rising, and my Venus and my Mars are, my Venus, Virgo, Venus, Moon, and Mars. Yes, my Venus and my Mars. I'm a little nervous sharing personal information, but both my Venus and my Mars are also in Virgo in the second house, though, proper. So, and those are challenging. So I go through the cleanse before I record the videos. So it was a really good cleanse for me, and I took the weekend to recover and heal, and just process that. So thank you for your patience, guys. Yeah, so to access your cleanse and to access this manifestation, I just ask that you watch it to the end. You can put it on 2x if you want, and also the prerequisite number one is that you know I'm doing this for the greatest good of everybody involved, and that you would enter into this energetic exchange for the greatest good of everyone involved. Okay? I always work with the Most High God first and foremost before anything in my many spiritual practices. So, okay, let's get started. Let me drink some water. That was 5 minutes. That's good. Okay. So the people who this is meant for will stay and will receive it. Thank God. Let's go. Thank you, God, in the highest loving light. 7 cards here, please. Father God in heaven, Spirit in the highest loving light. 7 cards. First, the principle of mentalism. The principle of mentalism. What do we have? What frequency do we have? So the principle of mentalism, please. Okay, that's fine. Number 34, passion. And that's in the head space, and the principle of mentalism in the heart space for the principle of polarity. Because in the heart space we deal with emotions, and their polarities give them foil. So we traverse the polarities between different emotions. And that is number 6, the third eye chakra. The next card, the next position is going to be for the position, the principle of correspondence, as above, so below. I also actually relate this to both your golden compass and your third eye. So having to do with how do you, as above, so below. So your heart and your head, you know, what is the corresponding energy? I see that as your golden compass. So with the principle of correspondence between the head and the heart. What is it, Spirit, please? Thank you. Transition. Okay. The next principle is going to be the principle of cause and effect. Crown chakra. Ooh, I'm going to activate 2 whole chakras for you after doing a release. That's amazing. And then the next principle is the principle of gender. What won't be changed. So what, and so the principle of cause and effect is what you can change. The principle of gender is what you can't change. The overall rhythm, the principle of rhythm is your flow. And lastly, oh, and it's magic, by the way. It's the frequency of magic. It's beautiful. These are beautiful. Lots of purples. Lots of purples and blues, and the crown chakra being activated. So, okay. It is Virgo, right? So check and recheck, analyze and reanalyze. Clean it up. Just one, please. Just one. Thank you, Spirit in the highest loving light. Just one card for the archetype of Virgo, please. Highest loving light, Father God in heaven. One more time. Oh, what's the vibe? The overall vibration. The overall vibration is romantic love. Okay, number 39. So now that we've got those, let's go in with the Rider-Waite-Smith to look into the energies before I explain it to you guys. Let's see. We've got 8 of Swords, Justice, 6 of Pentacles. The Chariot has been coming out in everybody's readings. 7 of Cups, the Tower, and the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, let's get into it. So, okay, let's hydrate. So, for the principle of mentalism, you have got number 34, passion. The frequency of passion reminds us that beneath every intense emotion lies the hidden gem of insight, balance, and calm. It assists us in finding the balance within this intensity, moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let its long-lasting wisdom fill us up. The frequency of passion. Have a look, okay? It's good for you to take in the colors and the shapes. And that is paired with the 8 of Swords. So it is this passion with the 8 of Swords. moving us from chaos to the calm of its core, where we can let this long-lasting wisdom fill us up. Hold on, you guys. Hold on. Okay, sorry guys, my son started playing VR and I was like, what's going on? So, okay. So, with passion, and then the Eight of Swords, and it's saying from chaos to the calm of its core, and then I'm seeing you like in this inner core. I see that like for your passions, you had to actually, you ignored a lot of stuff for your passions. I see like on your headspace, you like ignored and almost let some shit go to the wayside. I almost for myself. You almost let some things go to the wayside here. And it's like a Russian doll. Like she's inside this tomb, but also there's a smaller her. So I think that it was probably necessary. So chaos. So what I'm getting is that like you started thinking about some passion of yours, and it brought up some very uncomfortable truths that brought you back to chaos. I see somebody who went into an episode almost, needed to go inside, needed to pick and choose what to focus on at a time. I see I see somebody getting triggered into doing shadow work. So that's good, because you can be triggered into old destructive habits, or you can be triggered into doing shadow work. It's not easy to be triggered in the real world. It's not easy to be hit with chaos in the real world and then have the choice in front of us to either do the right thing or like lean on what we know. So, and that's quite natural also to do that. So some passionate experience, it did ignite this chaos, and I see it bringing you, Virgo viewer in the light, into a state of shadow work where you did some shadow work, but not just that, inner child healing. And I actually see the most superficial parts of you being eaten away by these birds. They're getting pecked at. Those are the superficial parts of you. So you had to ignore everything around you in some chaos after a passionate experience. Like some maybe nothing changed in your reality. So possibly you had some passionate experience that brought you to your, normal existence. It was such a juxtaposition there. It was so contradictory to your actual reality. This is a passionate experience that you couldn't help but be transformed by, and I see that you chose the healing, and I see you in a state of having a safer inner child, a safer place within you, and letting the superficial stuff fall away in the chaos is what I see. So, okay, so in the heart space, we've got the third eye chakra. Hold on, please. Lots of water. I need a lot of water when I'm doing this. So, in the heart space, you've got the third eye chakra, number 6. The frequency of the third eye chakra, the indigo flower of life, supports our intuition and our inner knowing, our imagination, and our psychic powers. Third eye chakra, paired here with justice. Paired here with justice. So the third eye chakra in the heart space, saying that it supports our intuition and our inner knowing. In the heart space, the principle of polarity, our intuition, which way do we go, like what side, knowing in the heart space, inner knowing, our imagination and our psychic powers. So this must have been some supernatural experience here with justice, and I see that that doesn't feel very fair. It didn't feel fair going back to your day-to-day. You have in your heart space the frequency of the third eye chakra. You're in your heart space, you are vibrating at the frequency of psychic powers, intuition, inner knowing, imagination. There was no way you could go back to some other way of life, whatever it was before, some circumstance that this passionate experience, it's just, it awakened your intuition. And so here's your first arcana. So this is your first major arcana, rather. It's justice. And when I see major arcana here, I think it's a destiny card. These are, you get on your destined paths. In this particular spread, when I see a major arcana, I equate that to a person who has now made that choice, the conscious choice, to follow their north node, go where they know is their destined path. Everybody has got their own very unique makeup, and we've all got a talent, a purpose, every single one of us. And that is why I go so intricately into the chakra system, using organizing that even by the zodiacs. So just so that I can help people get a balance of themselves to step foot onto your destined path. So this experience made you go within, and you came out so strong with the with the major arcana of justice here, and you're coming for what is justly yours. I see somebody who has realized their worth. This is also the sign of Libra, balance, okay? But also it's a cool knowing. It's a cool knowing. Somebody who's become so adept at knowing their own heart space, at knowing their own energy, that it's a cold, there's nothing that can, there's nothing that's going to sway you. There's like no gaslighting. You know what you want. You have made the choice. You have made the choice. Like you've chosen to get what's yours in fair balance. And so I see somebody being tough. Maybe also, not just with yourself, but with others. I see this because your heart space is connected so much with intuition, with the major arcana of justice. It's very strong. So in the correspondence, in the principle of correspondence, number 43, transition, the frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Number 43, transition, paired with the 6 of Pentacles. Transition into a more fair way of life with justice. Okay, perfect. I like it. So we have this. So take a look, okay, at the colors. And oh my gosh, like this, the cleanse in this reading is still affecting me. I'm so Virgo-esque. Like this energy is very strong. So thank you for your patience, guys. I'm getting through it here. We're doing it. This is a big change for me. So 6 of Pentacles so I don't always remember what I have to watch the video later, but I just feel it so strongly as an open channel. So 6 of Pentacles is finally coming into balance here. And I said that this also represents the third eye chakra. The principle of correspondence is correlated with the third eye chakra. And we have the third eye chakra in the heart. And then in the third eye chakra in the heart with justice, and then transitioning into the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles has to do with balance. Let's see the image. Even like as above, so below. And we've got even the shadow upside down. Can you see? Hi. What? It's beautiful. How about it? Don't mind my dirty nail. Ew. That's so nasty. What? Hey, I've been busy working spiritual stuff all day. I'm surprised my nails aren't orange. Well, anyway. So many things have been coming in with the way of this reading. I'm going to keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, guys. Right. Let's go. Gotta let it go, guys. I'm autistic. I have to stim. I'm clairsentient. I'm feeling all the energies. My channel's wide open. Oh, and in the principle of cause and effect, what can you change? You've got number 7, the crown chakra. The frequency of the crown chakra, the violet flower of life, supports your spiritual connection to the universe and our ability to transmute negative energy into light. I got mine open. Ooh, with another major arcana, the chariot. What? That's Cancer energy. But it looks like this chariot is in water or what? In a swamp, and I think these are like alligators that he's riding. What can you change? And I'm seeing like his sword is looking like something like Neptune. Like I'm thinking about Neptune, I'm thinking about Pisces here, even though it's Cancer. So some some downloads you were getting. Look at this light coming down to his eyes. Check out the art, guys. You see what I'm talking about? With that light coming down over him. And then his sword isn't meant to be that fork of, I forgot what it's called. You see, but I'm seeing this dream state. And then instead of the chariot being up in the sky, it's on these alligators. It's crazy. It's dreamy. Very Neptunian, although it's emotional at the same time. Crown chakra. Violet flower of life. I specifically called on the violet flower today in my meditations. I was called to do that. What can you change? You didn't know what the hell to change. You needed to pray and pray. So after this passionate experience, and you like tripped up, you went through this dark night or void, this parts work that you did. And I see this, that you didn't know what to do. You prayed and prayed with heavy, strong energy, like pure energy, a pure wish on your heart, pure emotion. You called it down with your energy of emotion. You manifested this change simply by dreaming, by opening your crown chakra up purposely. I see somebody who sat in meditation or who prayed their head off, who meant it with all of their heart that they wanted to change, didn't know how to change, because this has got, also the chariot has got an element of impulsivity. So this is beautiful. Did I show you the crown chakra, guys? All of this purple for manifestation. This is a manifestation reading. You're transitioning into some type of balance. I'm going to support you in this transition. I'm into some type of balance here with the crown chakra, third eye chakra. It's beautiful. So what won't be changed? I equate this with the principle of gender, because we're born with a gender and it's needed for reproduction, so that won't be changed. So it's number 23, dynamic. The frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. What? So I'm like seeing this Neptunian thing with the crown chakra open, some dreamy energy. Like I'm seeing some dreamy shit. This is almost like a miracle. Somebody who this is almost such a dream. It's such a dream. But like I see this cold determination with justice though, and I see the pentacles. So and then there's 2 chakras. I'm seeing a major activation, major light body activation. So this was very guided. This was otherworldly, guided. You may have been working with divination, your own form of divination. Ooh. It's high up, so for Virgo, so Virgo is supposed to stay grounded. So I'm saying something about divination. So you might have a tool if you open your crown, or you might like really receive downloads when you're gardening in the dirt, or when you're doing some earthy activity for Virgo, or cleaning or organizing, or when you get into these kinds of very Virgo-esque things that I see the downloads are coming in then. So maybe you were doing menial tasks and really like praying about what am I going to do, what to do about this. I need to change. Everything is life is dull compared to this passionate experience that you had. And then you started to heal yourself. And I see like going through your days, ignoring the chaos, going through your days, your menial Virgo-esque tasks, and some serious energy, some heartfelt choice to go the right way, and downloads. So now dynamic, and I'm seeing like this Neptunian, like Pisces things. So, and then the Seven of Cups, even more of it. You're gonna need to keep on walking by faith. What? This is cuckoo bananas. This is like your manifestation activation just starting out off the bat. Like, you had a crazy experience, and not only are you having the frequencies of these chakras, like your entire chakra is lit with 2 major arcana off the bat. And this is a big ass change. It's like what? Between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. And the Seven of Cups is like, in the original Rider-Waite-Smith, it's 7 cups, and this one is 2, but you just can't see the art that well. But, and you see the sacred geometry up at the top, like so organized. So like in the Seven of Cups, all those cups are filled with something different. And this is like at a paralysis of choice. Like you're having so many choices that you don't know which way to go. It's like ambiguity. That's what it is. The Seven of Cups is like ambiguity manifest. But then I see up top here with the, whatchamacallit, with this circle of sacred, I see like something similar to the flower of life. I see sacred geometry there too. So you're getting these downloads through the crown, and even though all around you there's this ambiguity, and then the frequency of dynamic. My goodness, Virgo. Like honestly, my heart goes to you. I don't know. If you're not a Virgo, like, but wherever this is in your chart, like, I just see some challenge. That it won't be changed, that this is going to keep on happening. Like, you're going to need to learn how to navigate the dynamics of uncertainty and trust your intuition. You've got the third eye chakra in the heart space talking about intuition. This is something walking by faith, using divine guidance, keeping your energy pure. So keeping up your cycles. Your health is important. You have to balance your health and your food, your eating cycles. You're just, because there's this change, you wanted it, and Spirit's giving you everything. They're giving it to you, and you're having to follow your intuition and follow your heart. You're going to have to like navigate the dynamics. Don't worry, we're going to go through with more. We're going to find out more. Let's keep going. Let's cleanse. My gosh. I started recording this video and my computer died. I thought it was charging, it wasn't. And I stopped. I had to pause it twice because my son is playing VR. He's a Virgo moon. Let's hydrate. Thanks for your patience, Virgo. Balancing your emotional health, balancing your mental health, getting exercise, eating properly, doing all the things that make you feel healthy and clear-minded so that you can receive these downloads. This is a very strong reading, and I see big change. This is a large change. So let's find out more. There's a lot of energy surging through, and I'm just now taking hold of it. Thank you for your patience. It'll be 30 minutes in, my gosh. So your overall flow is number 31, magic. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move toward possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. Magic. So your overall flow is in magic, and I was seeing something about divination. So I see that you have really accessed your own magic. So not everybody has to be your certain talent, what you do enthusiastically, is your magic. So I use these examples of like people who do programming or coding, accountants, game developers, or artists, or singers, or actors, or producers, or anything else. People who control like the public works in your city, if that's what makes them happy. People who are in the judicial system, if that is their passion, they feel enthusiastic about work all the time. That's what I'm talking about. You have found the thing that makes you feel enthusiastic. If you're not, that's also part of a very, very important balance creating. So, or you can be a divinator, but whatever it is, whenever you're doing that particular thing where you're connecting with your authenticity, that's where your magic is. That's your flow. You found the flow. You found your passion. And so that's probably when you're getting these downloads, you're probably creating. Oh, the tower, what? Oh my goodness, with the tower, wow. I seen a big change. I saw a big change with the leading in with the Eight of Swords. The tower is another major arcana, and this is the towers when there is a huge freaking upheaval and change that was inevitably going to happen because of a faulty foundation. So this is on the Fool's journey, on your destined path, when you come up to a major turning point in your life, when something was dismantled and fell apart because the foundation was faulty, whether that be bad intention, whether there be some negligence on the foundation of whatever you built, whatever it is, you couldn't go back to your old lifestyle and you had to find your magic. This passionate experience probably connected you with your own magic too. I'm seeing the sacral chakra lit up. I'm seeing the sacral chakra. I'm seeing the sacral chakra lit. I'm seeing maybe kundalini work going on over here. Let's keep going. So in your overall vibe, you have got romantic love number 39. So the frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. 8 of Pentacles, working on it, working in love. Your overall vibe is in romantic love. Over here with 39. So that's interesting. Passion being on your mind space, transitioning, crown chakra, dynamic and magic, closing it all out with the vibration of romantic love. Was it a romantic love experience? Was there some type of trigger of your sacral energy that has made you want to change everything so that you can be in this vibration of this frequency of romantic love? And then I see work. This is beautiful. Oh, I need to show you the geometry and colors. Okay, just have a look right now, or go look in the community tab. Okay, let your brain see it. It's good for when I activate it. So, what? Oh my gosh. Like somebody in like I just see this guy working. Like this card is about being a master or a master craftsman basically. Okay, and not only is he got like his 8 pentacles, but then they're also part of larger gears, like larger mechanisms. But he's like standing up straight and tall, like he's loved. Like, so maybe this vibration of romantic love, it could be like romantic music. You could be, or like it doesn't necessarily have to be like romantic music like R&B or something, or Motown or whatever kind of. It could be like classical music that puts you in a romantic mood. I see this guy like standing up tall, like a man who's in love, like a man who's loved properly at work, you know, and knowing like somebody who has this trope of being so happy in romantic love that the work is no problem, light on the feet. I see that. So you could be working on this manifestation in that way. I saw this crazy enthusiasm, authenticity after this passionate awakening. So rebuilding the tower, and then with the tower coming through and this guy working like this, I was seeing this being a cold justice. So maybe you even seen that the tower was gonna fall, and I see this is your flow and magic, and you're just building it back up with your own magic. So you maybe changed your whole entire career path. You maybe changed your entire schooling path, or left some unhealthy situation, interpersonal. Let's hydrate. Okay, let's just get a little bit more to the story, and then we'll go into the channeling. See the shadows that you face. Get some messages of closure, messages of love. Messages from the divine masculine and the divine feminine. And we'll close with the wisdom of the oracle for the highest loving light. Virgo, in the highest loving light, what are the messages? Father God, Holy Spirit, what is it? The highest loving light, please. Tell me when to stop. For Virgos, too many. Okay, 7, thank you. So, and it's funny because I chose to use the Starman Tarot because it was more non-traditional, you know. So, and it was new, something new. I don't know. I just felt like I needed to have something very, very new and out there. Because if you read the guidebook for this deck, the definitions are not like traditional at all. They're very interesting. But also, then I paired it with the original Rider-Waite-Smith. So that's interesting. So let's see the rest. Oh my God, the Sun. 4 of Wands, it's beautiful. Let's just get on like this. 10 of Pentacles, thank God. 6 of Wands, what? Triumph. The Empress, what? So beautiful, what? Page of Swords over here with the Tower. Learning. 8 of Cups with the 8 of Coins. Okay, I'm glad you made it this far. This is good news. Oh, wow, you're manifesting. I told you, people come to me when they have like done that hard work already, and then they need a little boost with the chakra cleanse and activation. So, okay, let's go. So, the 8 of, so Passion 34 with the 8 of Swords, and I was talking about that already. And now you have got Major Arcana, the Sun. So whatever this passionate thing was, it led you to believe that you could have this. You magnetized happiness by going within, and you let these crows take away all that superficial stuff and let it all fall apart. So, and I saw your sacral chakra. I saw it lit up, and now you're going to be able to be like creating. Like this child that reminds me of creation, childbirth, like fertility of things coming into fruition. The Sun is solar plexus color, so you're confident, and you had to do this. Like that's why you have this cold determination with the Justice, because you had to do this, and you know yourself enough to be happy. You're so confident with the sacral, beautiful Sun energy. That's a major. Get it? So okay, keep going. On the third eye chakra with Justice, that major arcana. You said, I am coming to get what I want. I'm following my intuition, and I am getting my 4 of Wands. I am seeing a love story. The romantic love, I'm seeing that in the heart space. And if it's not like a actual romantic love story, it could be like a place where you feel like you can be yourself. Like be yourself, all of your emotions, all of your quirks, all of your, you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly. It doesn't need to be romantic love. It could just be a safe environment where you can create openly. Like with the 4 of Wands, I always see it as a portal to a safe place of creation. That's my like, everybody sees it as like 11:11. Sometimes I see it like that, but and I could apply it here too, also like that. But what I see as here, a place where you could be this enthusiastic person. You can be using this magic. You tore it all down, Virgo. You cleaned it up. You went in deep like how I do with these readings. What? Huh? Wow. The laurels in your hair, darling. You're beautiful. Keep going. So, okay, transition number 43. The 6 of Pentacles. Transition supports our deep understanding. And now, so you were moving into something that was going to be, I see this, and as above, so below. First, you decided with Justice to have some equal give and take. So you probably decided first, and I see first the ego death of having to accept charity, and then I'm seeing the healed person then also giving charity. I'm seeing the approaching, the transitioning into a life of equal reciprocation. a reciprocity. I'm seeing a transition into learning how to balance with fellow man, with trusted people, and I'm seeing that has led you now to transition it into your Ten of Pentacles. So some stability will come of this. We've got lots of pentacles all over. Passion and pentacles, passion and pentacles. What? You're using your passion to get them pentacles, alright? Get it? Hey. Wow. Okay. Hi. You want it, you got it. You want it, you got it. That was it. The justice came through. You knew your worth. You learned it. I don't know. That must have been one hell of a passionate experience, Virgo. So, and I'm seeing actually a slowing down of the energies. Like after that first draw, I'm seeing a slowing down now into this Pentacles energy, more solidifying, more, because I was seeing this dynamic with having to follow your intuition, and I was seeing that Neptunian energy come through, and now I'm seeing it in like from above to below, slowing it down. So it was uncomfortable. You saw it. Like, I'm clairsentient. I can't even, and my moon is in my first house. I can't even hide it. So okay, so let's hydrate. Okay, so the crown chakra and what you can change. You didn't know what to change. You were using your Cancer energy, like you were using some fourth house, so you probably had to get out of some problematic fourth house issues. You use that and you're impulsive, but I'm seeing them on the ground, these alligators on the ground, and like, and then I'm seeing this flower of life here at the bottom of the Chariot, and I'm seeing you be coming out of that triumphant with the Six of Wands, huh? You got your downloads, you were impulsive, you made your change, you walk by faith, and you got it. And they're on, like, into reality, they're on the ground. They're not usually the chariots in the sky. From the top to the bottom, you brought it down into earth. Your manifestation is coming, it's here. This is who I'm reading for. So I'm a champion. So that was it. You got to win. You really did. You got these downloads. Like, I just see somebody who has a plan. You made a spiritual change to meditate and listen to life, to learn how to listen to life. You had to probably learn how to get into the here and now. Learn about conscious awareness. Learn about focused awareness. Learn about really where the magic is in the moment. Probably some work with time. The crown chakra. Some revision work. When I say work with time, healing work with time. Time, you know, when you meditate and you time travel like back and you imagine a better situation than the original situation. So there was a lot of healing. I see you made those changes and you're coming out victorious. So moving forward, we have over here with the principle of gender, what won't be changed with dynamic, and then the Seven of Cups energy, needing to be able to really trust your intuition and trust your plans, even if things got dynamic, even if you were like feeling you had to in the moment use your intuition, and now you came out the Empress, the goddess of intuition. The Empress is all four queens, of course. She's mastered all the four queens energy and the Emperor energy. She's the counterpart to the Emperor. So the Empress and the Emperor are all intertwined. That's some boss energy. Following intuition, knowing what to do is seasoned. This is a seasoned energy. There was a lot of ambiguity here. And there's still going to be dynamics and there's still going to be ambiguity, and you're going to just keep dealing with it. You didn't fold. You chose to do the parts work and the shadow work instead of running in and falling back into old addictions and shit. Going back to ex-lovers or trying to pretend that passionate experience didn't happen. No, now you got this Empress energy. You're birthing. Male or female, however you identify. I'm seeing somebody on their throne, luscious. This is mama right here. Like, she got it. No thing. It's no problem. So you're able to navigate these dynamics comfortably. Virgo, where Virgo is, it's got to be precise. Things have got to have some clear layout of the plan. There's got to be some way to analyze. Virgo, I analyze. So Virgo is, you feel comfortable within you, following your intuition, even with this necessity to analyze. You've built your own framework, your own system, and your experiences have brought you into the vibration that will be able to handle the dynamics of this manifestation. These dynamics are not going to change. You changed to be able to handle them. You learned how to navigate these 7 of Cups, and you followed your heart, you follow your intuition, you follow your Christ consciousness. However, whatever your downloads, where they were coming from, in the highest loving light, you became this. And I'm very proud of you. Wonderful. It's beautiful. Destined path. So and I did say in the beginning of this video that maybe it was in the first one that I tried to start, but see, I'm doing this love and light work to expand the consciousness, and that's what you did. There were these dynamics. If you wanted this dream, you would need to have the ability, capability, the bandwidth to navigate dynamics and still follow your heart. And doing that, trust yourself enough, and you did that walk. It's beautiful. As above, so below. So in your rhythm, in the principle of magic, in the principle of rhythm, with the frequency of magic, the Tower, and then the Page of Swords, and you are taking notes. You already saw it coming. Like, I know that you already saw the Tower moment coming, because you went into your 8 of Swords, self-reflecting energy in the chaos. You knew that this was going to get torn down, and you were just watching. I just see with the Page of Swords that you were just watching it all. Like, you really learned. You took notes. You were like, I'll go through it. I'll go through your magic, your enthusiasm, your particular essence, your passion, what it is that you're doing to acquire this manifestation. Maybe this manifestation is the ability to do what makes you enthusiastic all the time or something. Because I see somebody watching this Tower, anticipating the Tower, watching the fucking Tower, fall, excuse my language, and taking notes deliberate, because they're never going through this again. They're never building on a faulty foundation again. They don't have to. They found their magic. So when you're living in your authentic life, you're not going to make some huge, you're not going to build some big empire supposedly on a faulty foundation, when that can all, no. When you're in your magic, we learn by trial and error. We learn by trial and error. But in our authenticity, every moment we're doing our best. We can't help but to do our best, be the best version of ourselves when we're thriving in our authenticity and really working with our own balanced essence in what we feel called to do, following the North Node. So there's adjustments along the way, but you're always praying up, tethering down, making sure your heart is pure, building up a solid foundation, right? And that's what I see, taking those notes with this Page of Swords. And I see that, look at this, like the angels were watching. Like, you see the eyeballs? You see the eyeball there? Like, I just see, like, that was it. It's your world, and you decided to tumble it and destroy it all. And you were watching. Like, you're not going to do that again, and you're not going to have to, because your overall rhythm is your rhythm is in magic. So you're going to want your magic to be pure. You're going to want it to be right. You were learning deliberate. You anticipated it, and you learned from it. That's what. Then you got into this romantic love. Maybe you couldn't help but fall in love with yourself after making a change like this. Like, what? The Empress Justice. Like, I've fallen in love with myself a million times over. I kind of get that. Like, I totally get that, actually. Like, because then you took all these notes and you put it to work, keeping all these mechanisms going. You have so many pentacles in this reading. And then I see that you left behind some things on top of it. So you have romantic love in the overall vibration. This 8 of Pentacles, like, I see this. It is romantic. I think you, like, have made, like, a love story of your life. But then moving on to the next chapter, like I see this leaving some old emotional things behind. And it's funny that they're both 8s, infinity. That's my life path, remember? You might be a life path 8. And then you have 3 8s, you have the 8 of Swords up above. Oh, yeah. So that by process of elimination, your next 8's gotta come in, right? You've already got all 3. It's just a matter of time until your 8 of Wands comes. You have the 6 of Wands over here. Manifestations coming in quick. Stay connected to romantic love. Watch those romantic stories, whatever. Listen to the romantic music. Take yourself out on dates. Get your nails done. Feed yourself. Imagine somebody's arms around you, and you know, put your arms around yourself and sway and dance. Be in this vibration of romantic love. It's so good for you. I'll activate it. Okay, let's do this. Let's keep going. Let's look into the oracle cards next, guys. I'll clean up a little bit. Thanks. What do we have? Okay, it's not going to take that long. I was so worried. Oh, this energy was difficult. You did such a great job, Virgo. Like you made choices and you came out stronger. You dedicated yourself and you walked the dark path. Let's hydrate. In the shadows. Let's go our energy, shuffled and activated them. 3 cards, please. What shadows? We'll look into the shadows now, Virgo, that you had to face here, okay? Yeah. It's okay, let's go back. Let's see. 3 cards, please. For the archetype of Virgo. Nicely late. 1. I know more than you think. I know more than you think. Maybe to the people that you had to go back around after you had this awakening experience. Life-changing experience. Everybody's different. This could have been like a fleeing romance. It could have been an experience of like some type of art that's your new passion. It could have been an experience with ETs. It could have been anything. It could have been an esoteric, like metaphysical experience. Honestly, it could have been anything. Something that struck you and it made the world different. I just wanted 3, please. Just 3. I know more than you think. Okay. I've been struggling. I was careless with you. I see that as a story, as a message to yourself that you were careless with yourself. Let's get some messages of closure and response. I know more than you think. I know more than you think is when, you know, and then struggling to be, I told you, like you were getting your downloads during your menial tasks, just waiting for that tower to fall and prepared to take notes to how to do it better, like you made your choice. I know more than you think. I wish you love and happiness. So these are messages of closure. They could be from your ancestors, from the higher selves, of people like in past situations. You take it how it resonates, okay? I've been struggling. Yes, I heard you. But the answer to your prayer and the principle of cause and effect, it was like, what could you change? You didn't know, but you didn't know the exact plan. You just knew you were going to get your justice. I was careless with you. I left a piece of me in you. Careless, that there was some curses, generational curses that they were careless with, that they put upon you. They were hard. But I saw you go through that. And the last one is, I am going through my life review. That's a message from beyond the grave. If you lost somebody, they're letting you know they're going through their life review. So if you start having memories about somebody that passed away, maybe they're also reliving that, going through their life review, by the way. Okay, so let's get some messages of love. I know more than you think. I wish you love and happiness. Play hard. What? Find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Play hard. Okay? So that's with this new endeavor, your magic that you're in. You changed your whole life. Yes, I heard you. I've been struggling. Yes, I heard you. That was when you were receiving your downloads. Message of love, please, Spirit. Nice. Thank you. Lesson. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. So, okay. Take it how it resonates. I've been struggling. Yes, I heard you. This person is in your life to teach you a spiritual lesson. I think it was whatever that experience was. I think there was a person attached to it. And maybe they showed you, they could see that you were struggling, and so they went out of their way to expose you to something new that really ended up, it might have been a destined meeting. I was careless with you. I left a piece of me in you. I was seeing some generational problems here, limiting things. An external party is intruding on this relationship, interference. I was careless with you. I left a piece of me in you. An external party is intruding. So maybe in the relationship with yourself, you are not able to love yourself. You are not able to even see that you are deserving of more until you hit that justice card. So that was some generational stuff you had to break. Limiting beliefs you had to knock, you had to shatter. You had to shatter it. And also, side note, make sure you're doing your energetic cleanses. Make sure that you're doing your spiritual cleanses, however you do that. If you do baños, you do smoke cleanses, you just pray and ask God to clear your space. However, stay on your spiritual hygiene message. Okay, let's look into your divine masculine energies. This is going to, if you do in fact have romantic love, reflect, first of all, be a reflection of your inner balance of masculine and feminine energy, and then that balance would be reflected in your relationship. There was a random card in there that doesn't belong. What? A random message of closure? What? I regret the time we lost. I'm going through my life review. I regret. Those were 2 extra ones. You have somebody from beyond the grave talking to you. They're going through their life review and they regret the time they lost. Let's get this for divine masculine, please, Spirit. I do love you. Play hard. I do love you. Find time to laugh, goof, and enjoy life. I admire you. I love you. I admire you. Oh my gosh, there's another one. What is this one? Oh, it's just backwards. We'll take that one. I want to start over. So that might be what you want to do. You want to maybe have another shot at some romantic love, or at romantic love like in general. I love you, I admire you, I want to start over. So this is a love for yourself, admiration of yourself. And I said, like, I've fallen in love with myself a million times, and that put me in the, every time I fall in love with myself, I attract people. And that's it. You'll notice that, the better you love yourself, the more people around you will. I do love you. It's time for me to heal now. That's the feminine aspect saying it's time for me to heal now. I admire you. I am becoming a better person. Oh, so the feminine is saying, like, it's time for me to heal. So the receptive part of you needs some healing. Becoming a better person because of admiration. Becoming a better person because of the admiration of the divine masculine aspect. That's nice. That's good. and I want to start over. I bury myself and work to forget you. So this might be a change of dynamic. I just am getting the vibe that maybe the man would bury themselves and work to not deal with the feminine aspect, and now the feminine aspect is doing that, and the man is seeing the pattern, and they're wanting to start over. So, or you're masculine, like you maybe have had this issue before, where, you know, you were too much in your masculine energy, and now you're seeing, like, instead of receiving from life, you're maybe having trouble receiving from life because of this, burying myself in work to forget you. So a necessity to start over and balance this work love dynamic. Okay, so let's close with 3 cards from the wisdom of the oracle. Thank you, Virgo. The reading was difficult for me to get into, but the cleansing and it was still a very good reading. I saw why after that second draw. But then there's the cleansing and the activation. So this was beautiful. It's still good. Thank you, Virgo, for spending your time with me. Thank you for being with me. And for going through this portal with me. I appreciate it. So we want to change. We do the work. Okay. Even when it's challenging or confusing. Round and round, you see. So there was some dynamic that needed to be changed. It's number 24. And it's coming from the brain, though. It's coming from the third eye. And I'm seeing it as an upward spiral. So it's actually not so bad. Like, can you, if it focuses, you see that? That's a person that it's starting from the third eye, though. And then it's starting to spiral upwards. So maybe this round and round was like a sweep of, you know, all of your things that you had to do for your manifestation, and then another clean sweep and another clean sweep. And every time you go around, but you elevate and you're lighter each time, you clean up what's weighing you down, and you go higher. Breathe. Make sure you're taking time to breathe. Okay. This has been a long journey for you. I see this manifestation that you're applying this to. So good job, good work, Virgo. Number 29. Lastly, close reading in the highest level light, February manifestation activation, 2025, Virgo. Happy. You're on your way. It's number 26. Alright, Virgo, that was your manifestation activation. My name is Lissett. I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.